This thing right here, man. This thing right here. There are hundreds of products out on the market for drummers. A lot of them are designed to fix problems that aren't really problems. Other ones are designed to sort of make life easier, and in a lot of cases, lazier for drummers. But every once in a while, there's a shining light. There's something that comes out that nobody else is doing that just blows your friggin' mind. So this thing is called the Zikit Pro Kit. And there's a company based out of Israel called Zikit Drums. First time I saw this thing was on Instagram. Looked pretty cool, but it just looked like another one of those needlessly expensive gadgets trying to solve a problem that wasn't really a problem. But then the company reached out. I was talking to the owner and the inventor of this product. Shout out to Oz, if you're watching. And we had a really good conversation. And I became more and more interested in this thing. So 2 or 3 days later, I got this thing shipped to the house. And I got to tell you, I put the thing on the stand and I hit it a couple of times, and no word of a lie, I laughed out loud at how cool this thing was. So the Zikit Pro Kit is a brilliantly designed retrofit system that quite literally turns your snare drum into 3 different snare drums. Now, before I even give you a close-up look at what this is, I'm just going to let you hear it and see it in action. Get yourself some headphones and check this out. Tell me that ain't friggin' wild stuff you just saw there. So I just want to make this thing clear. This does not retune your snare drum. It's not that kind of gadget. What this thing does is that it literally and accurately changes the size of your snare drum with the flip of a lever. So it starts out as a 14, flip the lever one way, you get a 12-inch. Flip it the other way, you get a 10-inch. It's crazy. And the thing about it is that when you flip it to these other two sizes, the 10-inch or the 12-inch, it's not like a reasonable facsimile of a 10 and a 12-inch. The 10-inch sounds like a 10-inch, and the 12-inch sounds like a 12-inch snare. It's pretty wild. So the magic is in the mechanics of how this thing works. So let me show you close up what this does. So fixed inside of the shell, there's two rings. There's a 10-inch and there's a 12-inch. These two rings are sort of cut like the rim of your snare, like there's a bearing edge and everything. So these two rings are attached to a gear system. So when you flip the lever has a gear on it, and you're operating these two rings when you flip it one way or the other. Now what happens is when you flip the lever one way, the inside rim, whichever one you're operating at the time, it raises above the level of the original rim on the snare just by a couple of millimeters. This sort of mimics the whole idea of shrinking the shell. So in a sense, it's kind of tricking the drum head into thinking the shell just changed size. It's a pretty wild and brilliant invention. When I saw it, like I said, I hit it for the first time. I remember flipping it to the 10-inch and I played it. And it's crazy. Like it sounded like a 10-inch drum. So at the flip of a lever, you got three distinctly different sound options right in front of you that all sound accurate. As a matter of fact, I kind of see it as having six, because when you factor in snares off, you get three more. If your mind isn't racing right now with the amount of options you'd have if you had this thing at the gig, you're not even paying attention. The Zikit Pro Kit, as far as I'm concerned, is the ultimate tool for working drummers. I can easily see this becoming my main jobbing snare. As a matter of fact, it showed up right in time because I just joined a wedding band with a few friends of mine. We're in the middle of rehearsals. We've got a big job at the end of the month. There's like 70 tunes of all different various styles in the set list, and I can use this for all of them. Now there's two different ways that you can get this unit if you want one for yourself. You can get either just the unit itself and install it on your snare drum, as long as it meets the requirements. 14, 6.5 depth, 6 or 6.5, and the shell can't be any thicker than 8 millimeters. And you do have to drill a hole to get it fit. But the good news is when you order the unit, you get this jig with it that just clamps on to your shell, and it makes the whole operation pretty much foolproof. So it's guaranteed that you won't mess it up when when you go to install it on your own snare. And then you also have the option to get it pre-installed on a snare. If you do that, when you order it, it's going to come installed on a Sonar AQ2. That's sort of the deal that Zikit has going on with Sonar. So if you're already a Sonar drummer, you're going to be very happy. But I do have an affiliate link in the description box if you want to order one right now. So today, the day that this video went up, this is Wednesday. They currently have a sale going on. They have sale pricing going on their website for Black Friday weekend. So just click that link in the description if you're interested in getting one of these. If you want to take advantage of that sale, then you got to get one sometime this weekend. I'm also going to include the link so you can see the whole installation process. There's a video that shows you how it's installed. I'm going to leave that link in the description as well. There's a frequently asked questions section on their website that I'm sure will answer any other questions that you have about this thing. But in a nutshell, man, I'm super excited about it. This is like one of the coolest things I've ever seen come out. Like the accuracy of these different sizes is pretty mind-blowing. So shout out to Zikit Drums. Thanks for thinking of us working drummers out here. We appreciate it. New viewers, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Right there, that's the subscribe button. Make sure you mash that before you bounce. For the benefit of those out there that was looking at this hoodie the whole time, you can get one of these. This is a Beatdown exclusive. Link will be in the description box. Take you to the merch shop. There is a Christmas sale going on right now. If you want to get one of these, it's 17% off. Use the discount code down there. Thanks for watching this video. Share this video if you dig it. Drop a comment below if you got one. Like, subscribe. See you next video.